3,630 pounds. We've got a Coachman Apex 22 QBS queen bed and a slide here at HaylettRV of Coldwater, Michigan. This is fantastically well kept. Actually, it wasn't even a trade. We just simply purchased it straight from a customer. Just due to some circumstances, they're just not going to be able to camp for a little bit. So they said, well, you know, maybe when we're ready, we'll get back into it. But for the time being, we just don't need this sitting here. And I mean, we looked out as a dealer that they chose us to buy this thing, because this is just beautiful. So it's been fantastically well kept. You can see the skin still has the gel coat sheen. The decals are not peeled and fading or anything like that. We've got our front window. This is also something that we like out of the Apex. This is a 7.5 wide. It's a slightly narrow body camper, which keeps the weight really in check. It's also fully aluminum framed, laminated. This is a lightweight towing and going machine. Now, it's funny walking through it. You can see how these guys all take notes from each other, because R&D in the camping business doesn't mean research and development. It means rip off and duplicate. We carry this floor plan brand new still. It's found in our Winnebago Micro Mini line. We call it a 2106 FBS front bed slide instead of queen bed slide. And it's funny, it has basically the exact same layout, even the same almost white decor. These guys were really ahead of their time. And that's one of the things I like about being an Apex dealer now, because we carry Apex today, is that they're very modern, they're very aggressive, they look great. I cannot get over how clean and nicely kept this is. I don't believe the spare tire's ever seen the light of day. The tires look fantastic. While we're talking about tires, this actually has an Equal-Flex suspension system. It's got a rubber shock dampener in the extra shock dampener in the leaf spring that helps soak up front to back jerkiness, like when you hit bumps or speed bumps or anything like that, so that it just kind of smooths out a little bit, you know? It gives you nice, easy towing. Now, the one thing I did notice, and I always shoot everything straight here, is that it looks like the awning got scuffed on something, and I don't even know how well it's translating on video, but it's been all patched. You don't see holes in it. It was repaired to the extent that it needed to be, and it's still perfectly camp worthy and works just as good today as the day she was built. So, you know, gone out of my way to really tell you the long and the short of it here. Now this has your front bed up here has a very aggressive pass-through storage, and right here you're gonna see all the wheel chocks and everything the owners came up with are in here. Like, you look inside, you're actually gonna see all the stuff they don't need anymore, like that little outdoor rug and whatnot, indoor-outdoor rug. So you're picking up a couple little camping accessories that were trailer specific that they left with it on the way. That's pretty handy. Now, this is an above floor slide out, which means this is completely carpetless and easy cleaning. And obviously it stayed easily cleaned from these folks. Now, you're gonna immediately have questions on what you're seeing right here. And that's one of the things, they did such a good job on this. I'm actually very impressed. So they had a couple miniature schnauzers, tiny dogs. And they didn't want the dogs always in the way. So what they did is they removed the original bed base. But notice they didn't take a sledgehammer and destroy it. When you watch those home and garden shows and they're taking hammers to countertops, that's not how you do it, guys. Just keep in mind. So if you want this reverted, we can do that. That's not hard. But what they did is they built their own custom miniature schnauzer enclosure. But what's really interesting is how big and wide open it makes this camper feel. How cool is this? I mean, this is awesome in here. And, I mean, even if you didn't use it for animals, it makes the camper look and feel bigger because you can see inside of it. Now, it looks like they added a TV, and they actually did leave the TV here, which is nice. It got a little, portable dirt devil right there. But again, if that's not your thing, we can just reinstall the original bed base. That's not going to be the hardest end-of-the-world thing to accomplish. But this is a little bit smaller camper, but it feels anything but smaller because we have all these windows and we have that lighter, brighter interior decor. Again, it's funny. This is basically what our new Winnebagos look like today. It's funny how they all shift and play off one another, isn't it? So big side windows up here for breeze. The windows tilt open for ventilation. We've got the bigger ceiling fan installed here. This is an aftermarket install. These are very nice because you can get some serious airflow going on up there. Our cabinet doors are also a pressed membrane. Here we go. This is easy to see. They're seamless. So there's just nowhere where it can split and fall apart. And did you notice it's all clean looking hidden hinge cabinetry? Okay, so we talked about that to death. I'm going to move on here. The kitchen facilities, they're small, but it's a small camper, so they're sufficient. They'll get you through a week or two run-around trip. I do like the nicer things here, though, like we're getting stainless in the kitchen, a nice double-bowled stainless sink, really heavy-duty, rugged. You can really use it. This would be your primary daytime sitting space. But man, has it held up beautifully. It's not, shredded and falling apart. It still looks fantastic. You've got almost like a South American Incan Aztec sort of print going on here. Now, again, they added a TV aftermarket, but look at that. They were kind enough to leave it with it. And they actually added a swing-out TV mount. So if you are sitting here with a little end table enjoying a quick little bite to eat, it's, not a neck crank situation. Even raised panels on the fridge just to dress it up. This is sharp. This is I totally understand why they thought this was attractive when they bought it, because it's attractive to me now. Protective shower paneling and a big skylight up here and a vent fan. Now, one of the best parts of this floor plan is this just absurdly large closet here in the bathroom. Now someone's going to say, yeah, why did they put those pipes there? Well, because these are chimney, like airflow exhaust pipes that come out of your holding tanks, your gray and your black holding tank. Every camper has these. Some campers hide them in different ways. They went with a straight pipe straight from the holding tanks because that's the most direct route. That's the most effective way to do it. And that is the whole thing with the Apex series. It's one of the things I like about carrying them new at HaylettRV is that they are 100% function first. Now, they like to make things look good, but they make it work well first. They don't make it look good and not work well. So what you're looking for is a great used price tag on a fantastically well-kept camper. I don't like to use the word immaculate because that everybody uses that phrase, like when they say, wow, that thing's got pop. I mean, it sounds cheesy to me. It's overused. Little different thing. This is going to screw somebody up if I don't mention it. Little bit different coupler system. It works the same as anything else, but basically when you back your vehicle into this, these jaws close around the ball, and then you just push this down to lock it. It's actually a really cool coupler. You just don't see it used as much anymore. Yeah, give us a call. 800-256-5196, HaylettRV of Coldwater, Michigan. Hitching, pieces, parts, trades, financing, truck and trailer package deals, everything in between. Even if you just have an RV you don't want or need anymore, obviously we help you out there too. So whatever the case may be, we'll take care of you. Stay safe, have fun, happy camping, everyone.